Mihoyo's Genshin Impact just released their 1.5 update, and people are pretty ecstatic about the new content that's in the game. There's a couple new characters you can pull if the, Mihoyo gods are able to bless you with the proper luck, that is. One of these characters a little bit more noteworthy than some of the others. Eula has made a splash with some of the, justice warriors over there on Twitter. They having a field day with this person's background. The hashtag Eula out was trending on Twitter for many fans wanted to cancel this character. Specifically, another boycott that was unsuccessful started up again trying to get rid of the new character Eula. For she has this family history that involves the Lawrence family, which is a group of slave owners that corrupted Mondstadt. Fans from the other end of the spectrum use the hashtag Eula out to explain that Eula, even though she is from the Lawrence family of slave owners, she does not support that, and she actually is against the Lawrence family and wants to take them down. There are a few voice lines that actually explain a little bit more about this that I think do a great job and better than I could.
The name Lawrence only became a social stigma after the clan fell from grace. It was once an honor to be called a Lawrence, but unfortunately, most people have forgotten about that part of history. The Grand Master says that I am performing rather well as a knight, and that if it's not enough to restore the honor of the Lawrence name, it's certainly a strong rebuttal against the one-sided opinions so many people throw around. I'm quite satisfied with that appraisal. If my family members refuse to change their corrupt ways, or worse, continue to cause active harm in Mondstadt, I should be the one to end them, along with the Lawrence name itself. For once, it'd be a family obligation I'd actually enjoy. And once the deed was done, I'd be free to pick any name I wanted. Or even let you pick one for me.
I think a lot of the hate around the hashtag Eula out was just mob mentality. Both ends of the spectrum, people that didn't like Eula and people that supported Eula, snowballed this out of control. Some people genuinely just had some dislike for Eula because of her history, and that's totally a valid opinion. People are allowed to have this thought, and people shouldn't discredit it out of nowhere. I think a lot of people blew this up bigger than it needed to be, and if it's just something that you dislike, you can step away from the video game, and if it's something that you fully support, you don't have to discredit people's opinions that are against a certain character or their background. Bringing up the hashtag Eula out, I wanted to talk about a specific fan who used this hashtag to promote something else entirely. Using the hashtag Eula out, they say, "Holy f***ing shit, I want to bang Eula so god bad, I can't stand it anymore. Every time I watch the 1.5 update stream, I get turned on so violently. I've seen literally every Rule 34 post of her. My dreams are nothing but constant f***ing sex with Eula. F***. I'm looking at Eula and I ain't feeling nothing." Well, some people out there might be like, this person needs to calm down and go touch some grass. Others, like about 7 of them, decided to retweet this, and 80 people liked it. So I think a lot of people actually agree with this person's tweet, and everybody's having some real lewd dreams about Eula ever since the 1.5 update stream. Now that we got a little bit more of the lighthearted stuff out of the way, I do want to talk about something a little bit more serious. Mihoyo is the developer and publisher of Genshin Impact, we all know that, but Mihoyo also has another game that they published called Honkai Impact 3rd, which is a mobile game that's been out since 2016. Well, somebody that is a fan of this game decided to try and assassinate the founders of Mihoyo. You might be wondering to yourself, what could drive somebody to possibly try to assassinate the founders of a company like this? Well, it's all because of some bunny girl outfits. Apparently, these outfits weren't released in China and they were released internationally, and this had a lot of fan backlash. I'm just going to read the statement directly so you guys get a better understanding of this insanity. On April 24th, a man infiltrated Mihoyo's Shanghai offices with a plan to assassinate the company's founders, according to GameSpot. He was reportedly armed with a knife when he entered the building. While in custody, his motives were revealed. The most recent update to Honkai Impact 3rd added bunny suit costumes for several characters. However, these cosmetics were never released released in China. Fan backlash was immediate, with many saying that it was insensitive and unfair to release content for international players only. Just 2 days prior to the foiled attack, Mihoyo released a statement on the official Honkai Impact 3rd Twitter account about the cosmetics removal. The statement basically says that they apologize for this inconvenience and the backlash, and that don't worry about that, y'all. We gonna take those bunny girls away so it doesn't piss off people, and y'all gonna get some 500 crystals just for being upset about it. I know there's nothing more that pisses me off in the world than not being able to get bunny girl outfits when other people are able to. Come on, game developers, what were you thinking? Let me know what you guys think about this. This Mihoyo fanbase is pretty dang crazy if you ask me, and it's always a sight to behold, so I'll be looking forward to seeing this discussion in the comments section. Everybody take care. Later.